All right, so there was a few questions I was getting. I guess I didn't show everything on the new battle mode with Smart Lockup. So right now, Smart Lockup is engaged two ways. This might change, so this is all still kind of just for testing. So if you do swing on like I just did, it automatically engages battle mode. So you swing on, automatically engages battle mode, and then you get all your battle mode controls. Or if you ignite normal, and it's going to stay active after retraction until you turn it off. So if it's active, right now I just have a small beep. I don't know if you'll pick it up. If you hold Aux and Swing, it goes in and out of battle mode while the blade is on. So you swing on, automatically in battle mode while blade is active. If you hold Aux and Swing, there was a really low beep, but the hum covered it. And then that deactivates battle mode, and then if you hold Aux and Swing again, you get back into battle mode. I need to make that beep louder because the hum actually, when you swing, the smooth swing covers over the beep. It'll probably be a sound effect when it's done. But so there's a couple ways that I'm thinking of getting in and out of battle mode. And then when I'm in battle mode, um, it is based on movement of the blade. So particularly the lockup, there were some questions about can you move your blade once in lockup? And yes, it's you can still do your responsive lockup. So the lockup section will still move as you move your blade. It's just pulling away, which really what it is it's a quicker movement. So you have lockup. I can move it, and you'll see it slides up and down the blade, so you can do your battle choreography, and then it's just pulling away, and it only needs to be a subtle, faster movement, and that's where I'm fine tuning is kind of finding the sweet spot between letting you have some kind of play in it, but then also where it's realistic when it lets go, because if you set it to need too much speed, then that lockup stays active too long, and if you set it a little too sensitive, then you can't move your blade at all. So there's going to be a little bit of play in there, but you can get a pretty good amount of movement of the blade in lockup, so you can still do all your kind of struggle and everything, and then that quick movement, and that part of that's going to be learning also. So once I have this tuned in and I've got it kind of where it's in a good spot, I'll get more people testing on it, and you'll basically what I'm learning just from playing with it really is having control of your blade and doing what you want to do. So, and then same thing, it's harder to do without another object, but the clash is really, if you're clashing against something, you just have to take that blade back to keep it in clash mode. And then if you hold it, is when you get that lockup, you'll get that responsive lockup, so it'll move, and then you deactivate lockup. So it works really well. Sensitivity, I'm back and forth. So like every time I make a change, it works great one way and then the other way's messed up. So there's definitely a lot of trial and error dialing it in, but I'm gonna keep getting it dialed in, and then when it's happy, there's also some extraneous code from some earlier drafts that I think aren't actually doing anything. So I gotta clean that up. But I'm gonna keep playing with it. When I get it to a good spot, there'll be another update. I'll provide the files needed to make this work, and then we'll get some more people testing it. But everything that I've had going so far, it's working nicely. There's questions about some other stuff for battle mode. This is the main focus right now, getting this dialed in, and then the other stuff, I have a bunch of ideas in my head. I actually have a different mode in mind that led to this, but I haven't gotten to that because once I found this working, I actually changed gears. But there's actually something that led to this that I'm still working on that's going to be back burner for a little while till this is dialed in, and then I'll switch back over. So this is only kind of the beginning. It's a bit of a tease, but it's a tease on purpose because I can't say 100% if my other idea is going to pan out. Typically, I have ideas, I play with them, I ask Frederick a bunch of questions, and then some stuff sticks and some stuff doesn't. This actually is the byproduct of a different idea. And once, as I was chasing that idea and messing with this came to be, and I was like, wait a minute, this is working pretty nicely. So then I went down this path. So sometimes when you have ideas, they actually, the initial idea maybe is good, but then what pans from that idea actually turns out to be better. I still think the other idea is worth going after. It's just this right now is going to be the focus. So the questions about can you move the blade? Yes, when in lockup, you're in lockup. You can move the blade, you can get that full responsive lockup effect. And then when you pull away, you'll get the deactivate. And the movements are still not dialed in 100%, so there'll be a little more play once I get it to a really good spot. So I hope that answers some questions. I know there's going to be more. It's coming. It's in the works. So I'm glad everybody seems excited about it. I'm pretty excited myself. So thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.